right, what's up, everybody? What's up? It's your girl, Bondsy Blue, and I'm back for Life After Lockup. I'm not sure what season or episode this is. I'll make sure it's in a title bar, but other than that, girl, don't know. All right? Look, I spilled something on my shirt, so sis just went ahead and put on her robe. Hate to talk about myself in third person, but that's just what the mood felt like. So yeah, we here. I'm in my robe. It's finally clean. Oh, Lord. Anyway, come on. Let's talk about it. So, Angela made a homemade video, okay, because the cameras weren't there, and Tony done made her upset, okay? She says that she's burning up the little bit of shit that Tony ever gave her. Some letters, a little t-shirt, okay, and she's thinking about throwing the rings in there too. But I'm like, will the rings actually burn in this type of outdoor non-contained fire that is not inside of a blowtorch? I don't know. But I don't want to try it. I wouldn't want to waste money like that, Angela. That doesn't make any sense, okay? But she found out that Tony was hiding things, okay? She knew something was amiss because he was all in his phone, okay? Something was going on there. So she tried to get in his phone. He had a face lock on his phone. So I switched the SIM card from his phone to my phone. Boom, bam, pow. I'm in the text messages. He's texting all these different females down at the motel that he manages. They are offering him sex so that they can continue to do business down at the motel, talking about having threesomes. I said, oh no. Not all of that. A criminal empire on top of cheatation, Tony, I swear. You really hit the ground running when you got out that last time, huh? And y'all, we knew he wasn't going to do right. He told us that Angela trusted him too much for him to actually believe there'd be consequences. He had to do what he was going to do, okay? He wasn't to be trusted at this point. She the dumb one. She done been fooled way too many times, but she's mad as hell, okay? She let him go to work. He don't know nothing about what's going on. But oh, when he gets home and walk through those doors, the hell that's gonna rain down on Tony. Okay? Angela's upset, if you couldn't tell. Okay? So Tony gets home, and he's like, where's my hug and kiss? Well, where's my welcome hug and kiss? And it's like, sir, are you serious right now? You mean to tell me the producers that Mike you didn't call you and let you know that something was going on before you got off from work? Okay, she says, you know what? This is over, Tony. Okay, you got to get up and get out of my house because I know that you're cheating on me. I got in your phone. Okay, so there's no point in even lying to me. Tony, I know what's going on. The engagement is off. All of this, the relationship is off. Okay, Angela's had it up to him. Tony said he ain't got nowhere to go, all right? Then he tells us in the confessional that this is where his parole says he has to stay. So it just means that it's going to take him a little longer than usual to calm Angela down. That's what he thought. But Angela said, oh no, okay? You out here talking about having threesomes with prostitutes at the motel. Get the hell out of my house, Tony. Get your stuff. Get out of my house. Okay, Angela's done. Angela said she's done. Now, I don't think she's done because I saw the preview for the rest of the season. And there are some scenes that are coming that we haven't seen yet that look like a happy Angela and Tony. So, girl, at this point, you know after this, we can't feel bad for you no longer. You know after this, you are on your own, don't you? Okay, just want to make sure. The thing that kills me is that she lets him lead, talking about take your motorcycle. It's not his motorcycle. You bought him that motorcycle. You like to ride motorcycles. So why? Angela, explain to me why you would let him keep an automobile that you paid for, knowing that he's using that automobile to go and running behind some nasty old prostitutes that's working out of a dime a minute motel. Let me know something, okay? Because she's talking about how disgusted she is, but I don't believe her. I really don't believe you that much, Angie. I'm going to tell you, girl, something tells me you're going to be back with his disgusting ass. So, y'all, with Michael and Megan, we picked up where we left off, which is with Michael coming down to Texas to see what it's hitting for with Megan. It was Texas, right, y'all? I could be wrong. Whatever state she lived in that was hundreds of miles away. And he traveled with his ponytail and his forehead so free, okay, and flowing in the wind. And he's here to apologize to her. Even though on the way there he gets a phone call from a female he said shouldn't have called him during this time. He was taping. She knew he was taping. She shouldn't have called him just then. But now we know that there's another female in the mix. It's not just Michael, Sarah, and Megan. There's another fee in this equation that we don't really know about yet. Now, everybody has said this. Sarah's friend has said this to her. Megan's friend B has said this to her. And for some reason, they didn't really think it was plausible that there was another fee somewhere around waiting on Michael's big forehead ass to call her. But guess what? There is. Okay, she called. We heard her. Producers talking about, was that Megan? Y'all know that wasn't Megan. Y'all know how Megan sound on the phone. Y'all didn't had enough conversations with Megan to know that wasn't her. So I was just like, y'all messy and I'm here for it. So yeah, he gets to the house and she don't want her daddy to know that he outside the house. Girl, you still don't have your own place. Ain't you like 30 years old at this point, Megan? God damn, girl, grow up. You know, like Jesus. But that's besides the point. Okay, he apologizes to her, says he knows that he was wrong. He understands that he messed up, but he's there now to prove to her that he just can't let her go. I said, oh, really? You and Megan got something that you just can't let go, huh? Yeah, okay. What about the other feet? We gonna get to that, I guess, eventually. But he notices that she got this tight-ass dress on, and I was just like, And he said she was looking good, and I was just like, oh, okay. And then she was like, yeah, me and B about to go out. You want to come? And he like, yeah, I want to come. So they go out. And they meet B at the restaurant, but she didn't give B the heads up. So B like, okay, like B has had, hours, days, months, weeks to pontificate on his feelings for Michael and his cheatations and his lying and withholding information. So he's trying to understand, how should anybody believe, okay? Not just her, not just me, the world, anybody believe anything that come up out of your mouth when you have already proven yourself to be untrustworthy, Michael. Michael feels like he doesn't have to prove anything to anybody but Megan. They had whatever they had going on, and he is going to prove something to Megan. But he ain't got nothing to prove to B. Okay? And B just kind of feels like forehead. You can say that, but she deserves better. And you didn't already went and had a baby with your baby mama who you was talking about you didn't want to be with anymore. So, sir, got my good and bad eye on you. Both of them looking, seeing what's up. And I'm just like, you can look all you want to. He's still gonna hurt your friend because your friend's stupid. So, because she's sitting up there talking about, I believe that he's here to prove to me that he really wants to be with me and he's a changed person. Girl, bye. Girl, good night. Go to bed. Turn off the lights. Close your eyes. Take some deep breaths. It's over. What? You have learned nothing from this? I swear that young man's jailhouse peen must be amazeballs. Anyway, y'all, so Sarah is at home with the babies. Megan in about 5 or 10 years. At home with the babies all by herself. Okay, about to cry, having depressing scenes with her baby, okay, her little kid calling Michael's phone and Michael not answering because he worrying about some puss. Okay, so he got his daughter waiting on the phone and she said, you know what, I hang up. I'm not about to keep letting this phone ring for you like mommy does. I'm hanging the phone up, okay, because he don't never answer the phone. I said, that's so trifling and so sad. So sad. And the thing that's even sadder is that you went and had another baby for this man knowing that this was already his MO. He's not helping you financially. He's not there for that child emotionally. And it's obvious that you make that little girl responsible for your feelings because it ain't all her. She's too young to have all of that to say. That's you too. So don't sit up here on the camera and look all sad and then put a hat on and pretend like you, Michael, okay, to try to make us feel like that you've been the upstanding parent parent in this situation. Because in all honesty, you was never really being responsible getting pregnant for his dog ass in the first place. And then you did it twice trying to track somebody. All right. And now you sitting up here making your baby feel worse with all of this foolishness. Okay. Talking about she needed to work out how she felt and express how she felt. So I pretended like I was dead. Like, I just didn't like all of that because I felt like it was for dramatics and for TV. I felt like it was for TV, for real. And I felt like that was a sad scene. And I almost felt some type of way about her even putting that little girl through that on television. Like that, something about that whole little situation really bothered me. So as much as Sarah wanted us to feel bad for her, I kind of was disgusted with her showcasing her little girl's, broken heart on television like this, okay? And I understand you trying to make Michael look bad. You don't really need to. We already see it. But at the same time, just putting your daughter and her feelings out there like that just kind of felt flawed to me, honestly. So the little girl talking about how she missed him, how he's never around, it was just real sad. It was just real sad, y'all. Like, I don't even want to go through all of that. Bottom line, Sarah sat up there and put a hat on so she could pretend to be her baby daddy because her baby daddy not around for her little girl. And she got another little girl sitting in a little car seat about to go through the same thing. And I'm just sad. I'm real sad about it. Michael, you ain't shit. Just so we're clear, it's not all on Sarah. I'm not gonna sit up here and just put it all on her. I feel like she moving funny, but you ultra flawed. Cause if you was a better human being and a better father in the first damn place, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Like, why you can't be a hoe and still be there for your kid? What's that about? Never mind. Anyway, sitting up there talking about the reason why you still with the girl is because you want to be there for your baby. And now you have a chance to be there for your baby and we don't see you being there for your baby. Okay? Boy, bye. Anyway, Marcelino and Brittany, totally different situation for what we see right now. Because I'm sure there'll be some mess. But either way, they're living a great life. They're pregnant with their second child together. They have custody of her little son, Gianni, whatever his name is. Okay, Gino, is it Gino, Gianni? Whatever the baby's name is with his little cute self, okay? She could have had that baby all by herself, I'm just saying. That baby don't look nothing like Tito, but whatever. Anyway, Tito took, then got all his parental rights taken away, suspended. She has 100% custody with Marcelino, so I'm sure him getting into a fight with Tito, probably has something to do with the courts taking his rights away. I guess that was the best thing to do for the child and everything, but whatever. But we come to find out that Brittany had 2 children before little Gianni. Okay, Gino, whatever his name is. Okay, she had 2 babies before that she lost to adoption, and she wants to reach out to those children. She has, the little Gino baby, then she got the little girl she had, and now there is another baby on the way, if we're clear about that, okay? So, yeah, we got the 3rd baby with her and Marcelino on the way because they are both very fertile. And she was on birth control when she got pregnant. She had gotten like the 10-year, implant or whatever it was supposed to work. It didn't. Marcelino's Puerto Rican sperm broke through that thing, and here they are, baby number 3. They look happy. She says that she loves life right now. Everything's doing, going well, doing great. I'm happy for them. Good for them. You know what I'm saying? But you just know that there's foolishness on the horizon. You just know it's coming. So you guys, Andrea and Lamar, they are still living separately, okay? They have not seen each other since he left Utah and went back to LA. And she's still in Utah. She goes to a sip and see with her friend Stephanie. It's for her friend Stephanie. So, she got her one black friend and all of the rest of the, Salt Lake City, Utah Mormon moms out here. And, of course, we have to talk about her and Lamar and how crazy it is for them to be living in separate states as a married couple. Black friends say they just need to go ahead and get a divorce, and the fact that they are happy living apart is a testament to that, okay? So then as conversation goes on and she's talking about how even though she misses him, her life is more peaceful without his ass there, we find out that her youngest baby, Priscilla, who I used to forget about all the time, my bad, y'all, okay, because she was the little young one and we had the 2 teenagers and they were more prominent. We would just see her running around, but it's the baby. Anyway, child, that's Lamar's child. How, you ask? Considering the fact that Lamar was in jail for 7 years and the baby was 5 when he got out? Oh, well, she explains after being screamed on by the black homegirl to let them know how you have a baby with a man that's in jail and you wasn't married, so you couldn't get conjugal visits. How did it all go down? Apparently, it's illegal, but you pay the guards and you can get a little time in a broom closet. So basically, Andrea got banged out and impregnated in a dirty ass broom closet in a prison. And she paid for the pleasure to do so. So, yeah, all her friends are looking at her like, you think you know somebody and then you find out they're more flawed than you thought they were. I'm disgusted. He ain't that fine, no. So, y'all, Lacey and Shane. Lacey and Shane are going to the doctor because Lacey wants to get her tubes untied, okay? First of all, Lacey didn't want to have any more children, but Shane really wants a family and kids of his own. So they're going to the doctor to see if it's possible, okay? So that's the first thing that's like a red flag, is that you don't want kids, he does. So you're going to try to see if your tubes can be untied. Y'all are moving into a brand new home, and Shane doesn't know what an embryo is. He's 22, and the doctor, even though she has this stupid smile on her face throughout this entire ignorant-ass conversation, has come to the conclusion that Shane is too young to be having a child. Can he even take care of a child? Is he working, considering the fact that they're having sex 5 to 10 times a day? Lacey, sis, what type of interchangeable vagina do you have to which you still have feeling in yours after 5 to 10 times a day? Like, come on now. I have one. Let's not do this. Like, let's not do this where we pretend as if women can just continuously have intercourse so many times in a day and the feeling will still be the same every time. It won't. It won't. Stop lying. Acting like that's what your situation. You have an issue. You have a problem. That is not normal. And obviously, how can Shane have a job if he's at the house spreading it wide for you every day, all day? Like, explain that to me. When do you go to work? Who goes to work? Okay? And then he says that she's been pressuring him to get a job because they want this family. So then they're moving, and she's just sitting on her ass not doing anything because she paid for the movers. But she doesn't even want to pack up her own kid's room. It's like, really, Lacey? You're obnoxious as shit. And then she's saying stuff in a confessional like, when I was engaged to John, like, even though he, disrespected me a lot and cheated on me and probably like hit me before, he totally always had a job, and he was a provider. So anybody that's with me, I need them to like have a job. Like, I need them to work. Okay, so she's talking all of this. Meanwhile, Shane has never moved before, doesn't know what he's doing, and because he hasn't paid for anything, that means she doesn't have to assist him. And then eventually he starts drinking and playing around on a skateboard like the 20-something-year-old that he is, watching the movers move, and the movers talking about, yeah, it's going to be a new leaf for you, huh? Yeah, man, it's going to be a new leaf. Meanwhile, she's sitting in the back going all the way to the shed so she can get away from him, so she can keep calling Jean, because Jean told her that he, like, basically is heartbroken and he's going to die because they're not together anymore. And he's, like, just completely heartbroken. And, he was a drug addict, so I'm, like, worried he's not answering his phone. So she keeps calling over and over again, and then she calls somebody else to talk about John and him not answering the phone, and they're like, well, he's done it before. And she's like, yeah, that's why I'm like, worried, and I just gotta tell Shane what's going on, and he's gonna be so upset, and I'm just like, I hate you, Lacey. I can't stand you, son. Like, why are you still worrying about John? He's not your baby daddy. You didn't marry him. Y'all relationship is over. You dropped him, embarrassed him, cursed him out, put your hands on him in front of Shane. And now you want to compare and make it seem as if he was such the better man, as if you didn't know what he was offering and bringing to the table from the very beginning. You knew Shane just got out of jail. Matter of fact, you said dating regular men was boring. So why are you not upset by what comes along with dating a man that's straight out of prison? He ain't got no money because he ain't got no job. And it's hard for him to get a job. So what you saying? You want him to start doing what John was doing, which was probably selling dope? Or doing whatever he's selling, pills, whatever he was selling to get himself put back in jail? That's what you want somebody to do, to be out here trying to be a kingpin for you, getting caught up and put back in jail again? That's what you want? I'ma just tell Lacey daddy, I don't know where he went wrong. I don't know where he was absent. I don't know who, if her mama didn't love her. I don't know what's going on. But like, sis got mad issues. Just mad issues. And it's hella entertaining. That's terrible, but it's entertaining nonetheless. I hope y'all enjoy the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love y'all. I feel well rested and ready to get back into the shits with y'all. Okay, so I hope that y'all are coming back. I hope y'all are enjoying. I hope y'all are telling y'all friends, sharing my videos, putting me out there, doing that for your girl. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Ciao.